Hi guys, good evening. This is Sandeep here. I got quite a few requests on coming up with a price action based video or a strategy. So, since I take trades based on harmonics, I thought why don't I combine price action with the way I take trades um, and the logic behind the trades that I took. So, I will be talking about two short trades and one long trade that I took. And I will explain you what was my stop loss, what was my target, and why I took the trade, and what was the logic behind taking those trades. So let's get started. Okay, the first trade was Shriram Transport, and this is a bearish harmonics. I don't get into the harmonics aspect because this is a very vast subject and I don't want you guys to confuse. So this is all I would say is that this is just a bearish pattern wherein the lines that you see here is something called as PRZ, potential reversal zone. So we have derived this zone based on the harmonic values. Okay, and what happened after that was this. So I will go to the shorter time frame and I'll explain you. Yeah, so as you can see, I drew this particular pattern. This is again a bearish harmonic pattern, and I don't want to get into the details of it, what kind of pattern is it and what is the value, how we derive at the values, all such things. And the moment I saw this candle, I drew a bearish harmonics which was coinciding, the point D was coinciding with these four lines. Okay, and I thought that okay, this is a very good zone to go short. And what happened on that particular day, and before taking any trades, guys, what I do is I will set an alert in my system. The moment the level gets breached, I will get an alert on my cell phone. Okay, and that day also I got an alert. Okay, just we'll do this. Okay, for now I will take this off. Okay, I got an alert in my system at this time, 2:30 p.m. And what I usually do is I don't trade after 2 or 2:30. And instead of putting up an alert again in my system, I did not do so for some reason I don't know. And next day when I saw, this move had already was over. This particular move was over. And usually, in harmonics or the PRZ levels, once the price goes away from the PRZ, usually it comes back to test the supplies or the demand. In other words, I would call this as liquidity. Okay, so biggies want to go short in this particular case at higher levels, higher prices. And if they get at say for example at this level, they would be more than happy than to go short at this level, like 1500 or 1495. So what usually happens is the price goes, okay, let me draw and show you. The price usually gets rejected like this. It retraces back, it comes to this zone, and again it will retest this zone. This usually happens. Okay, like I said, the biggies want the liquidity. This is to test the supplies. They want to see whether there are supplies. There is one more way of looking at this, and that is imagine that you are going short at this level. Okay, and you place your stop loss at this level, somewhere here. Okay, and as the price moves down, I'm sorry, I'm very bad at it. As the price moves down, you usually trail your you usually trail your stop loss like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, right? And the reason why you are seeing this big candle is people would have trailed their stop loss here or maybe here. So once the price reverses, all those stop loss gets triggered and the continuation will go up till here. So whoever have bought at these levels would have placed their stop losses here. So everything gets triggered here and then the prices go below the PRZ. So what I did in this case was the moment I saw this candle, I took a trade at, let me check my journal, it was at 1506.10 and I saw this rejection and I immediately entered at the market price, and at that point in time the price was at 1506.10 and then we can see a clear rejection here. You can say price action, clear rejection from this zone, and then I scaled out at various levels and I closed out my final position at 1483.25, which is this area. Okay, and next day it even fell further. And the next example I would like to take is of HCL Technologies. Yes, yeah, this is one more bearish harmonics wherein we can see reversals, and this was a potential zone. Okay, and let's get to shorter time frame to see how I took the trade and the logic behind it. In this trade, I got an alert at this point in time at 1 o'clock, but when I saw the chart, it was not doing anything. So then I again set an alert in my system and I was waiting for it the next day. So let's see what happened on the 8th of April. The price opened here, it came here. Since my bias was towards the downside, I wanted to go short on this. And I was very clear on this. So what I did was, usually what happens in this region PRZ is, if we are going short, then the retailers will get trapped at the long side. Okay, so what we can see here is, we can see these two big candles. Okay, look at the range of the candle. And there is one more concept called as VSA, volume spread analysis, wherein we see the range, we compare the range of the candle to the volume of the candle. If you look at the volumes here, the volume is showing as 182.94k and the range is of this much. The next candle, it has a volume of 192.54k, but look at the range here. And in candlestick pattern, you can call this as a doji or a spinning top, whatever, and probably the combination of this is called as dark moon cover or whatever. So what I did was, the moment I saw this, I knew that there is a weakness in this candle. I went short below this candle and I was able to capture this move, and I think I exited at 1032. Yeah, 1032 here. And next day I did not trade this. So hope you got a clear understanding on how to trade. People say a price action and they relate it to a lot of other things, but this is how I look at a price action. Even the volume spread analysis that I was referring to is more or less a price action. We can see how the prices are behaving at these levels with the volumes. Okay, and the next trade that I would talk about is on the Tata Motors. It came in September. I even had posted the chart on my Telegram channel. So this is a bullish harmonics. Okay, and if we go to lower time frames, I got an alert when this candle breached the level, that is the PRC. Then I was waiting. So usually what happens is when people see these candles, this is a 15-minute candle, and if you see higher high candles, they usually buy, and this is where they get trapped. Okay, and of course, if you take the trade somewhere here, you would place your stop losses here. The low of this candle or probably at this level, and all these smart money, they know that they can get liquidity at this region. What they do is they take the prices lower and they hit all the stop losses, wherein they get the stock prices at a cheaper level. Okay, and the day when I took the trade was on the 25th. Here I saw this big candle. The volumes were huge. I thought the prices would still go down, but what happened was it came up, it retraced, and then looking at this candle, I knew that okay, this is a trapping candle and most of the people will go short below this. And as per the candlestick pattern, this is a reverse hammer, right? So people will go short below this level, and when they see this, they would go short below this level. What I did was I put a buy stop here, and it got triggered at this level, and then I placed my stop loss here, and then you can see what happened. My first target was this level 135, and even this is derived from the harmonics. And like I said, I don't want to get details of that. I don't want to get into that right now. So this is how it works, guys. I'm not sure if this helped you, but this is how I take trades. These are all not rule-based trades. This is more of discretionary trades, and you have to have knowledge of harmonics, the reversal patterns, how the biggies are thinking, and how they know about the normal stop loss regions where most of the retailers will place their stop losses, and how they trigger it. And we have come across a lot of instances wherein the moment we place our stop loss, it reverses, it takes our stop loss, and then it goes up or goes down, right? So that happens with everyone, and these are the three trades I would wanted to show you. There are a lot of other trades. I have made profits, I have made losses, and it's a part of the game. If you have any questions, please comment, put your comments, and I will take some time out and I will definitely address it. So thank you so much. Stay safe. This is Sandeep signing off. Bye bye.